Hi, Mr. Harper here. So this is going to be our escape room part 2. We're going to code our first room here. So to get started, we're going to want to add some items for the user to click on to get clues so that they can escape the room. So just a recap of what your game should do right now is when I click the green flag, I have my title shows up. It says you have 5 minutes to escape. Click here to start, so I click and it switches to room 1. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a few backdrops by clicking this button here. And we're going to go through and we're just going to find some different things to add to this room. So I'm going to add a radio. I know I'm going to add that first. There we go. And I'm going to shrink this. The trick here to make it kind of tricky or smooth is make it really small. That way it fits in. And it really makes the person have to look. Find things to click on. So maybe 30 is too small. Let me try 35. There we go. So we got this little radio right here. And then let's add another sprite. I'm going to add, add a bodyguard, and you can add whoever you want for your bodyguard. We can add people. So I'm gonna add Casey here is gonna be my bodyguard. I'm gonna put him right here, and let's make him really big. Make him 150%. There we go. So he's holding up his hands, telling you to stop. And then let's add one more. I'm gonna add an easel. There we go. There's my easel. And I'm going to make this one a little small. Once again, we want it to where it fits in. Right here. Okay. So it goes just like this. There we go. So right now, if we run our game, we're going to notice we're going to have a few things that are off. So when I click the green flag, notice all 3 of these sprites show. Well, that's not what we want to do. We want these sprites to hide when we click the green flag. So I'm going to click on each sprite, and I'm going to add when the green flag is clicked. We're going to go to looks, and we're going to hide them. And we're going to do that for this sprite too. When the green flag is clicked, looks, we're going to hide. And then we're going to go radio. When the green flag is clicked, we're going to also hide this sprite. Okay. So now whenever I click the green flag, the sprite goes away, says you have 5 minutes to escape, and I click, but they don't show up again. So this is where we now have to code them to show up. So we're going to use our events again, and we're going to use when backdrop switches to, but instead of backdrop 1, we're going to say room 1. And we're going to try to get these to show. So we're going to go looks, show. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing, drag out my show. Drag out when this backdrop switches to room 1. Do the same thing, backdrop switches to room 1. Looks, show. So now when I click the green flag, looks like my easel's not working. It should hide. Oh, I put backdrop 1. Let's switch this to room 1. Let's try this again. Okay, now everything's working. Works perfectly. And that is a perfect example of why we need to test our code while we go. That in case something doesn't work, we could figure it out and know exactly where to look at to find the error. This sounds like a good place to quit. I want to make these videos as short as possible. So I'm going to stop here, and I want you to go ahead and add your 3 sprites and add these 2 blocks here, these 2 scripts. Okay?